So you clicked on this video because you want to stop relapsing. And I get that. It's totally understandable. We all been there. And this isn't like a secret technique or secret method or block this or block that. None of that nonsense, all right? It's the truth. And a lot of influencers and those NoFap and YouTubers, they won't tell you this at all. I don't know why, but they won't tell you this or explain or go in depth about it. And this one thing that I'm going to tell you is what can literally stop you from relapsing forever. This one thing. Okay? And it may sound strange at first, may even ridiculous, but once you understand and hear me out, you'll tell me if I'm wrong or not in the comments. So, the truth is, you don't want to quit corn. You don't want to stop watching the hub. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell is this guy on about? I wouldn't be on NoFap if I didn't want to quit the hub, right? But that's the thing. You don't want to quit. There's a part of you internally that wants to keep watching that stuff, that wants to keep doing that thing, and you don't even realize it. You haven't questioned it. And that's what the relapse is trying to teach you. See, people will think, oh, the relapse is this, or it's that because you keep going to the computer, or there's triggers, and there's this and that. That's not what the relapse is teaching you, my brother. It's telling you something. It's telling you that you don't want to quit. And I'm going to explain as to why and what it is. So, you keep on relapsing and you don't know why. What I want you to do is grab a book, sit down with yourself, and write down what led to the events of you relapsing. What happened? Was it that you started peaking and then it started getting worse and then you started edging, or you started choking the chicken? Like, what led to that relapse? What were the events? Now, once you've written that down and you figured it out and found and understand what it was that led to that, I want you to understand that you have the choice. Anytime you're on the verge of a relapse, that relapse happens whether you decide it does or not. That choice is left up to you. You always have that choice. So, for example, let's say you just started peeking and you're looking at the images online or on your computer, and then there's that voice in your head that's telling you, hey man, let's stop doing this, because if we keep doing it, it's going to lead to this event of us relapsing. And in your head, you're thinking, nah, let's keep watching more and more of it, like I can control myself. And then you keep doing it and you find out. You fuck around enough, you find out, right? So that relapse happened because you chose to relapse. Does that make sense? You chose to keep doing it. You kept choosing to watch it. And that's why you relapsed, right? You had two choices. Either you keep watching it, or you go out, you start going for a run, doing push-ups, meditate, or take a cold shower to stop yourself. Those are the choices you have. You always have a choice. But you chose to relapse. And what that says is that deep down, you don't actually want to quit this thing. You don't want to let go of corn. You don't want to let go of the hub. That's why you chose to relapse. Right? You have to sit down with yourself and really think about this if you really want to quit it, if you really want to stop this addiction. Because when you make that choice, right, When you choose to quit the hub, corn, edging, fapping, when you choose to stop all of that, you stop it forever. You're telling yourself, I'm never going to do this thing again, and I'm not going back to it. That's what it means to stop this addiction. It means forever, right? NoFap is a lifestyle. It's not a short journey. It's a long journey. This is a lifelong journey. When you're on NoFap, it becomes a lifestyle. This is the way you live now. This is what you do. This is what you are. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's a choice and a sacrifice. You're giving up these small pleasures, these instant gratification habits for something better. And you're giving it up forever. You have to ask yourself and sit down, can you really quit this thing forever? Can you stop watching the images, the hub, and wanking it forever? Because that's what it means to achieve whatever goal you have for NoFap. For whatever reason you started NoFap, whether it's to reset your brain or 3 months, 6 months to a whole year of NoFap. That's what it requires. That's the mindset. You have to quit this thing and stop this thing forever. And if you don't tell yourself that and come to terms with that, you're just going to keep on relapsing. It's just going to keep on happening over and over and over and over, and the cycle just repeats. You have to quit it forever. You have to tell yourself that I don't want this thing in my life anymore, and I don't plan to go back to it ever again. That's what it requires. And you got to understand, man, whatever goal you have, whether it's 3 months or 6 months, 12 months, whatever the goal is, you got to realize each time you relapse, you're like wasting time. Right now, an 18-year-old is the richest person. Why? Because they're so young. They have that time where they can use that to build wealth or build themselves and improve themselves. Time is currency. No amount of money can buy back the age you were. You are your youngest self right now if you choose to start today. So you got to think to yourself, when you relapse or you're about to relapse, that 3 months just closed on you. It's August right now. 5 months left in the year, man. 5 months. Time is flying. If you stay committed 3 months, that's two months left in the year. But if you relapse again, that's 1 month. And then you relapse again, there goes your time. You got to start over next year. Whether it's a year, if it's 6 months, you're gonna have to wait till the next year. Or if it's a year, you gotta wait till next year. That's how little time you have. That's what I'm trying to explain. Each time you relapse, you're aging every day. You're getting older every day. You're losing time. And another thing too, when you're about to relapse, think about how you would feel after. The amount of days and times that you put in on not watching the hub and not edging or fapping. Days, hours, seconds, minutes, all for a 3-second pleasure? Doesn't make sense. How would you feel? You would feel lethargic, tired, low self-esteem, pathetic, no hope, no confidence, no belief in yourself. You'd feel like dog shit, bro. Whatever snowball you built up, whatever you were working on, whatever goal, the gym, a business, an idea, and all those energy that you were getting from those days that you were being celibate, all those things that you were developing and entering to your higher self is gone because of the relapse. Think about how you would feel. You'd feel like a loser, a piece of shit when you relapse. Think about that feeling. Think about it. How depressed and how angry at yourself you would feel. The regret. Think about it. You wouldn't want to go through that again, man. Trust me. It sucks to start from day one with all those emotions going through you. So don't relapse. It's not worth it. It never is. You have to quit this thing forever. You're not missing out on anything. If you're feeling FOMO, you're feeling FOMO like you're missing on like, oh, there's a hot video right now, or there's like this cool, like, no, bro. You're not missing out on anything. This shit is not going anywhere, bro. What you were missing out is on real life. That's what you're missing out on. All right? Quit this thing forever, bro. Because it's not going to get you anywhere. The hub is not going to get you anywhere. The edging is not going to get you anywhere. Quit that addiction forever. I hope that this video helped you guys out. And maybe you gained a little bit of insight of what it means to be on NoFap and what the relapse is actually trying to teach you. With that being said, stay strong, my spiritual souls. Peace out.